Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Network. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Number 35.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. Here's Justin Smoak now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. From the stretch. Swing and a looper to left. Peralta will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bautista rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Line toward the alley in left center. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Owings comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 1 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one is gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt
baseman.
now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, he stayed with that break and took it the other way. That's old school hitting. When the ball's breaking away from you, take it the opposite field.
Wow.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, not great. He's 1 for 8. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting sixth, center fielder
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Russell Martin now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This is line to left. Peralta has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And in the outfield, David Peralta, one of the great stories in baseball. Look, this guy was a pitcher, couldn't get to the big leagues as a pitcher, went to independent ball and redid himself, put himself in the outfield and became a pretty good hitter. One thing for sure, we know he can throw it.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 25.
Now in the box, Marco Estrada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So stepping in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the...
Aaron Luke enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First and second now, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He'll go to the bag for one.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Owings, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Way out in front. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hot shot to third. Lamb gloves it, throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Gets him to. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the two teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the D-backs 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Goldschmidt.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, A.J. Pollock looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Russell Martin now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot for Russell Martin as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
62, Aaron Luke.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Luke. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive. Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Zach Godley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Godley.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Number 11.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Peralta is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 9-1. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Iannetta is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Godley.
Into the box, Zach Godley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis onto the grass, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Devin Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Aaron Loop. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him to go down swinging there. David Peralta is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Here's Chris Owings now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw. And for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Arizona. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Jose Bautista.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Left field and deep. Peralta ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in to second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Toronto leads this one 13-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Too low, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Line to the right side. Bautista is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Godley. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and they remain well behind. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Travis.
This one's down to third. 2 is left. Lamb, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 62, Aaron Loup.
Digging in once again, Aaron Loup. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So digging in now, David Peralta. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. And this is low, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Bautista will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Justin Smoke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want a ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki just got a piece up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. Tulowitzki is on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, that was a big hook. And did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate. And he was able to get a base hit on it.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 62, Aaron Luke.
Kendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Kendrys Morales.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He was a double play victim last time around. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front 17-1. Brett Anderson enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brett Anderson.
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there's out number 1.
Center fielder number 11.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. In his career against this pitcher, 7 hits in 17 at-bats. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Chris Iannetta waits on deck. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that's low, ball four.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Money. Come on.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martin has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and they remain well behind. Jorge De La Rosa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Justin Smoak will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Smoak.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martinez ranging back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, and he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. To first. Smoak moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Chris Owings is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Owings becomes out number 2 this inning. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one, he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-2 the final tally today. The Blue Jays collect a win with 24 hits. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.